Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now this is my gravy. You don't want to have it real thick because it will thicken up in the oven. But you do want to make sure that it's seasoned well. And you may need to add a little salt and pepper to taste. So that you'll judge on your own. But I took the crackling and the oil. I did add a little bit more oil because the rabbit fried up a lot of the oil. I added a little bit more oil. I cut a whole onion, a large onion. Into the remains of what I fried the rabbit in, which is the oil and the crackling. And that would be the bottom, what they call pot liquor that's left behind when you're done frying. Okay, so I'm gonna boil. Okay, so I'm going to bring the gravy up to the boil. Once the gravy comes to a boil, that determines the thickness of it. When it's at its boiling point, that's letting you know how thick the gravy is. And if it's not seasoned well enough, which I'm going to sample now, you can add a little bit of ingredients. When I have to add to my gravy, it's usually just plain seasoning salt and a little garlic powder, in which I feel I need to add some to this now. I'm going to add a little seasoning salt and a little garlic powder. Okay. Because you have to keep in mind when you make homemade gravy, the meat that you're going to be smothering has seasoning on it, and it's going to resonate into the gravy. So you don't want to over season your gravy because your meat is going to add to it. Okay. Once this come up to a boil, I have the eye on high. I'm going to pour it over my rabbit, put it in the oven. In this roaster, there's my rabbit. I filled up a complete roaster halfway. I'm going to cover it with this gravy, put it in the oven for about an hour on 375 degrees. And I will see you back at that point in time.